refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
have rallied and returned to the battle!
Off the boats!
We are capturing a victory point!
Land at last, eh? Can't wait!
Aro managed to achieve a double goal. He was able to expel the enemies of religion from an Islamic town, the first town he rescued on the coast of the country that later became the Algerian country. He also obtained a solid and secure base on the sea from which he could start to develop his combat work. Thus, Aro settled in Jijel surrounded by the protection of its people, who exchanged him sincerely and faithfully. and he was still in need of a period of rest until the wounds of his amputated arm healed, and he had benefited from this period of calm, so he worked to develop his contacts with the various Islamic delegations that had taken to go from all of the Middle Maghreb to impose on him the responsibility of expelling the enemies of religion from Muslim countries, and to pledge him to provide what he could of support and assistance. During that period, the calls rose from Andalusia while seeking rescue due to the oppression of its Muslim people. So Khairuddin directed at the head of the naval force, and what he could collect from the ships, meeting the agreement with his brother, the voices of distressed, desperate, vulnerable men, women and children, to whom the Spaniards broke their promises, and they denied the charters concluded with them. They then forced them to convert to Christianity under the alteration of annihilation, and the call of prayer was repeated with the noble verse, "Our Lord, bring us out of this unjust village, its people, and make us your guardian, and make us a helper from your presence." Khairuddin saved what was possible to save him, given the harassment he was subjected to from the Spanish fleet, and attacked the Balearic Islands, which came under the control of the Spanish, occupied Minorca, and took prisoners from its people, then returned to his base in the city of Jijel, and during his absence was his brother Aru has consolidated his position in the Jijel region and the surrounding mountains, where the Kutama tribes gathered around him, which saw in him the example of a Muslim human being, and loved his honesty and morals. So they pledged allegiance to him as a prince, and pledged to support him and walk behind him to the battlefields and jihad to save the Islamic cities. And Aro was able to form an organized army. He was well formed in a group of brigades, and trained to use modern weapons and throw them. Sheikh Ahmad bin al-Qadi, Sheikh of Western Zawawa, Okoku, promised him support, and the clerics and scholars set out to urge jihad for the sake of God, and the call to jihad soon became general and comprehensive.